After months of speaking to First Nations groups across the country, Carolyn Bennett says the number of missing and murdered Aboriginal women is higher than Canadians were told.
A lot of these cases were never opened in the first place because...
Bennett says there is enough disturbing anecdotal evidence to say that some suicides weren't that at all.
When you hear the kinds of stories that we've been hearing about someone who died by a shot through the back of her head is called a suicide. Somebody whose arms are tied behind their back is called a suicide.
2 years ago, the RCMP told Canadians that the number of missing and murdered Aboriginal women was about 1,200.
Relative to these 1,181 cases.
Bennett says families dispute that number, saying investigations of First Nations women are often not treated the same way as that of a white woman.
Time and time again, the family will tell you that the file is empty. There was no investigation.
So what is the number, if not 1,200? Patty Haidu is the Status of Women Minister. She quotes the Native Women's Association of Canada.
Their estimation from some of the research they did that it's in the range of 4,000.
The Native Women's Association says the number comes from a survey by activists who say the majority, but not all women, were Aboriginal.
Not Indigenous women, no, and Walk for Justice never did say that we had just a specific list for Indigenous women.
Carolyn Bennett isn't prepared to give a number yet. She says better data is needed. What's clear, she says, is that some families who lost loved ones want the cases reopened. Julie Van Dusen, CBC News, Ottawa.